100-hour dopamine detox. So that should mean, correct me if I'm wrong, no food, no phone, no extracurricular activities. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? New Casey Kelly, let's get it. Should be a good one.
I'm about to turn my phone on and take a bite of food for the first time in 100 hours. I just had my brain scan, took my weight, and checked my physique to see what happens after depriving myself of all dopamine for over 4 days. The fast hasn't started yet, but I need to get a baseline of where I'm at before I start this 100-hour experiment.
178 pounds. Looks like I'm getting a little bit heftier than I thought.
And this is what I look like. I'm actually quite confident in how I look right now. I'm relatively lean, but I feel muscular. My face is a little bit chunkier than I'd like, but overall, I feel pretty good.
So you might be confused on why I'm doing this, and fair, but hold that question for just 1 second because I promise I'll tell you, but right now I have a brain scan to get to. Yes, like an actual brain scan. Safe to say, I'm a little bit scared.
But after I arrived at Sound...
And by the way, quick side tangent, y'all, like, I feel like that's the best place to be. Physique-wise, get to your leanest. I mean, he's a bodybuilder, so he really gets to lean. Like, he gets to like probably 7%, 8%. Get to your leanest, get to like a good 9, 10%, and then put on a little bit of size, like get a little water in you. You get what I'm saying? Like get to maybe up to like 11, 12 for every single day. Going through just daily physique is better, in my opinion, in my experience. It's better to be at, you know, like 12% body fat, around that area, 11, 12, to where you're still super lean, you don't got no belly or nothing like that, but you still got a little mass. Mass moves mass, you know, you still a little strong. I feel like that's the best place to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just a tidbit, you feel me?
Found Mind and met Sherry, my nerves calmed down a little bit.
Casey, very nice to meet you. Oh, it's very serene in here.
This will be the area where I'll be hooking you up.
Hooking me up, getting everything ready to go.
Then I got hooked up to a QEEG machine, where 20 electrodes would monitor my brain waves to tell me where my brain was over or under active. The test consisted of 2 phases, 10 minutes completely still with my eyes open, and 10 minutes completely still with my eyes closed. I wouldn't get these results until the final brain scan, but it's safe to say neither of us expected what we found.
There is no way.
This is huge. All right.
Whitehead.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Look at that. I literally pull out my phone immediately. I'm so cooked. Well, that was very interesting, to say the least. But I am very interested and curious to see what those results are and then what the results are at the end of the challenge. But I have to start the challenge, which means I have to eat my final meal before the 100-hour fast. Let's get home and go do that. It's Monday at 11:41 a.m. and this is the last time I'll eat and the last time I'll scroll on my phone until Friday at 4 p.m. That is absolutely crazy to say. But you might still be asking, why are you doing this?
Like most of us, I'm constantly being stimulated. Hell, I can't even eat a meal without watching YouTube.
I bet you're even doing this right now.
I physically won't let myself be bored. Just like my phone, food is one of my escapes. I'm addicted to it. Sounds shocking from the guy in shape, but it's true. Constantly thinking about my next meal, tracking my calories, and consuming food content.
It's noon now, and after this bite, that all changes.
Not even shocking coming from someone in shape, because they be like that. We're like, people in shape really be the worst. In the gym, you finish a set, what's the first thing you do? Whip out that phone. Whip out that phone, start walking in circles, you feel me? Take a fake drink of your protein shake or your water that you don't even got nothing left, but it's just an anxiety thing, you feel me? Like, it just be like that. Like, we don't like being bored. We always trying to fill our minds up with something. But nah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. I'm interested to see. My guess, I mean, he gonna do it. He gonna do it. Casey gonna do it. But it's gonna be tough. I just gotta see how he react.
Man, I'm gonna miss this.
Before I start, we need rules. Rule number 1, no phone. I've locked it in a safe and won't open it until the challenge is over. That also means no TV or digital entertainment of any sort. Rule number 2, no food. The only thing I'll consume in the next 100 hours is water, black coffee, and electrolytes. Rule number 3, no fun. I have to be bored.
2 out of 100 hours are officially down, and I want to go work out before I start feeling way too fatigued from literally not eating food. So I think we need to break this bad boy. Well, sadly, I can only take it black, but that's just the way I like it. Let's go work out.
And I made sure every rep counted because I knew my workouts later in the week were going to be bad, but I wasn't sure just how bad they would get.
Whew.
Something I never realized though is how much I use technology at the gym. No phone means no headphones and not scrolling in between my sets. It felt strange, but not entirely bad.
I'm not even gonna try to exaggerate for the video. My workout was fantastic. I felt super big. My muscles felt super full. I got an absolutely incredible pump. I don't think my workouts, however, the rest of the week are gonna be very good, but there is only one way to find out.
And the drive home.
It'd be like that. If you actually are able to work out without headphones in, without listening to music, first, it'd be mad weird. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like doing it. Like if I'm out at a public gym or something like that, like now all of a sudden you don't have headphones in, you just start looking at people, like it just be mad cringe. So if it's not for the weak-hearted, but if you can do it, like let's say you at the gym and there's not a bunch of people around, or you just don't care, you'll feel like you can really lock in and be analyzing yourself while you're working out instead of just being hyped. But you lose a little motivation, you feel me? Because you know how you start lifting and then a part of the song come on where they really just be hyped, like they be like, yeah, then you just like get at least one extra rep from having a hype song on, you get at least one extra rep. So that's the downfall, that's the disadvantage probably of not having music, no cap.
Home was strange because I'm normally looking forward to my post-workout meal. There's that food thing again. But today, I had nothing. And what's worse, when I opened the fridge out of habit, I saw a big, juicy tomahawk steak that was waiting for me after the 100 hours were up. But I knew it would taste so much better if I was patient. So,
it's been a few hours since I've worked out, and I think I'm ready for my post-workout meal. We have 6 fasting salts, so just some electrolytes, and some good old H2O, bone apple teeth.
and even though I was feeling hungrier as I watched my girlfriend eat,
How's your food?
I thought back to when I told her about what I planned on doing.
Do you remember what you said when I said I was gonna do this challenge?
Probably that you can't do it.
We're sitting in a coffee shop right now, and I just told Mackenzie my video idea, and what did you say to that?
This guy cannot do that. Like,
No faith in me.
literally, like, #1 hater. He cannot do that.
Looks like I gotta make it happen.
Which motivated me to keep going.
All right, brother.
Let's go.
Just because I can't eat doesn't mean you can't eat. Good boy. You can
Oh,
do
yeah.
both of us.
Looks like it's time for more electrolytes. Those are gonna help me not literally die.
And as the night was winding down, I came to a harsh realization.
I thought the 100 hours with no food would be hard, but I'm realizing the 100 hours with no phone as well makes it so much harder. This is the first time throughout the entire challenge where I've had some downtime, and I've just been sitting on the couch doing absolutely nothing. And I can't doom scroll my hunger away. I can't just mindlessly consume content to where I'm not thinking about anything else. I've been staring at the wall, but I'm definitely going to need to find something to do tomorrow to keep my mind at bay and to keep my mind off of food, because if not, there is no way I'm going to be able to complete this challenge. But I definitely think I need some rest right now, so I'll probably try to get a lot of sleep.
But right as I was heading to bed, I suddenly realized
I can't set my alarm on my phone.
Tough.
so I had to go search for Old Reliable, something that hasn't seen the light of day in years.
YouTube play button? No. AirPods Max? No. Young LA backpack? No. Where could it be? Is that it? My old trusty alarm clock. And it's quite crusty too.
Let's see if I even remember how to use this thing.
It goes a little something like this.
And a little something like this.
And perfect.
I gotta be honest, she's better than me. Because if I was making a video saying I can't use my phone, I can't have fun, I can't have food, y'all just gonna have to understand that I need to wake up in the morning. So the alarm clock is going on my phone. It is what it is.
The official weigh-in after 20 hours of fasting. 173.7. I might be a little bit lighter than I expected by the end of this challenge.
Out here on my morning walk with Big T, and I'm not gonna lie, this morning when I woke up, I was not that hungry. I'm still not very hungry at all, which makes sense because in the mornings I'm typically not super hungry. But what I will say is I woke up with a sense of dread. It was really, really hard to get out of bed because I felt like I had no purpose. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't know how I'm gonna feel, and it was honestly a little bit scary because normally I pop right out of bed. But this morning, I had no sense of purpose. I didn't want to move. I got to find something to do, and I got to find some sort of purpose today, because if not, the hunger is definitely going to take over.
I also never realized how much I check my Apple Watch for steps. I found myself constantly looking at my wrist with nothing but pale skin staring back at me.
So I just get in from my morning walk after saying, I'm not hungry, and look what's going on. Tucker is over here eating his breakfast, and what do I smell right when I walk in the door? I smell Mackenzie making some delicious eggs. We got an English muffin with avocado. That's something I would really want right now, but we're not breaking the fast. 22 hours in, we're staying mentally strong.
Yo, I don't know why it didn't hit me yet till just now. Like, he's really going with no food whatsoever. Like, for a second, I don't know, like, while I was watching the video, for some reason, I'm thinking, like, oh, yeah, he's doing a little fast, whatever, no food, dopamine detox. No, he's dead. Like, he's not consuming anything, bro. He tripping.
And as for my breakfast, I'm having the big three. You're looking at the 2010 Miami Heat right here. Quite possibly even better. Actually went with a decaf black coffee because I think I'm gonna save my caffeine for an activity that I have planned later. I thought of something. I think it might be good. About to slam these pills. I think 6 will do the trick. Talk about a breakfast on the go.
From what I've read, after 24 hours, your body is supposed to switch into fat burning mode, which sounds great, but right now, I just feel bored out of my mind. And the only thing I can focus on is the steak that I'm gonna eat when this is over. Like, I keep checking on it. Luckily, it's still there.
I think I have found the solution to my boredom right now, and not only is it the solution to my boredom, but it's also gonna train my attention span. You might be curious what it is. It is a 400-piece dog selfie puzzle. I think I might be able to do this all in one sitting, and I'm gonna try to train my brain. Let's do it.
My attention span is something that I feel has suffered the most from scrolling so much. I find myself not remembering why I entered a room and misplacing things constantly.
But I just found another piece to my puzzle. Dude, I cannot find this one piece to finish edging.
Worst of all, I can't focus on a task for more than a few minutes without impulsively checking my phone, and then getting sucked into scrolling for so long before I even notice.
I drastically underestimated how hard this was gonna be.
You know, I guess I'll just take my chances with my phone. Like, I'd rather be spending my time on my phone, even if I'm just scrolling, than hitting rock bottom to the point that I'm actually just making puzzles. Like, this is just a sad existence, bro.
It constantly feels like I'm running on a hamster wheel, but getting nowhere.
I cannot focus anymore. This is where my attention span is cooked. I need a 5-minute break. I severely underestimated how long this was gonna take, and I'm not even close.
But the break might have gone on a little bit longer than I expected.
Wake up, it's puzzle time.
Okay. After a brief intermission, I am back, and I'm ready to complete this puzzle. My brain is restored. I'm not even hungry. I haven't even thought about food this whole time. I'm ready to go.
But after a few minutes, I realized.
Well, this is not going great.
But as I continued to puzzle, I realized the difficulty is exactly why I set out on this journey in the first place, to challenge myself. Truthfully, I feel like I haven't done anything mentally and physically hard since my last bodybuilding prep. And I want to truly challenge myself, which this was proving to do.
I'm genuinely crashing out, so it's time for my lunch. Electrolyte.
But I continued working, and
I'm on hour like 4, and I'm just still trucking. Feel like I caught a second wind. Let's see. Look at that. Bam.
Doing this puzzle was providing more than just training my attention span. It was reteaching me delayed gratification, putting off quick dopamine hits for something more meaningful later, which is one of the keys to long-term success because
After 6 long, grueling hours, literally, the puzzle is now complete. So pretty. Look how beautiful this thing is. It may look even more beautiful because I just spent 6 hours on it, but I genuinely think it helped my attention span so much. I got some nice, deep thoughts in there. I was able to zone out and not go on my phone. I feel accomplished for.
And that's crazy because I can't even think about the last time I put together a puzzle. Like, thank God we live in this era. Like, this is probably the best era in human history so far. It's the best era thus far. Like, imagine having to spend time. Like, now, checkers and chess is a different story. Checkers and chess are wavy. Like, I love checkers and chess. And by the way, if anybody out there want to play me in checkers or chess, like, you could take your chance. What's up? Like, I'm giving out free chess smoke, free checker smoke anytime. But anyways, if we go back to stuff like puzzles, like that's, you feel me? Like, that's just kind of lame. So.
For the day, even though most of the day it's gone. It's 7 o'clock at night.
with nothing left to do for the day, I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was almost like I could see through the fridge door every time I passed it.
I think I'm just gonna try to sleep it off.
Yeah.
Weigh-in day number 3. It's important to note, I didn't wake up at all last night to go pee, which is very abnormal. I also have not had a bowel movement in 44 hours since the challenge started.
Crazy.
Let's see what I weigh. 171 pounds on the dot. I'm pretty much wasting away. I am not
Yes,
gonna
sir.
lie to you.
Dog.
This morning, I am not feeling great. I did not sleep great. I kept waking up at night, super hungry. Right now, every single step I take on this walk feels harder and harder. I feel more and more lethargic, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty hungry, like really hungry, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm a little worried about the rest of the day, but I guess there is only one way to find out.
And as I always do, I kept telling myself,
I'm not special. I am just consistent.
but I knew I'd need to
Bars.
rely on someone much stronger than
Bars.
myself if I wanted to complete this challenge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Respect. Crack open that Bible. Ain't never gonna let you down. Yes, sir, Case.
Spending some time alone with God gave me enough strength and courage to take on another workout this week, but not before.
First bowel movement complete. Officially 48 hours, which is 2 days into the challenge.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I really wish I had my phone to scroll
I don't think we needed the scene, the POV. I could have gone without having that picture in my head. I'm just saying.
while I did that, but I also wish I had my phone to be able to log this workout in Macro Factor workouts to compare my performance to before I started the fast. Macro Factor
Whether you should
the gym low enough. Dude, I haven't eaten anything in 50 hours.
The good news about not eating for 50 hours though is that it's when autophagy really ramps up, which is basically where your body cleans itself up, breaking down the old damaged cells and recycling them into new rejuvenated ones. It also helps to reduce inflammation and repairs pretty much everything else. So internally, my body was doing important work, but right now,
I think working out was a bad idea because
was.
that post-workout hunger that hit me the other day,
It was.
it's hitting me again. I can literally hear that big, juicy steak calling my name.
Casey, come on. I know you want a bite. Come eat me right now.
I need to do something to get my mind off of it, or I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish.
but you can
Listen, when I'm fasting, like, I'm not working out. I'm not lifting a finger. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm more than a couch potato. Like, if working out when you're fasting for, like, especially multiple days, I've heard some people say they do it. Y'all just better than me. because I am an absolute, like I don't get out of bed if I don't have to. Like leave me alone, don't talk to me. Like if I'm fasting, it's wraps. I'm not doing nothing. As soon as you do that, your body start wanting food even more. Just make it 10 times worse. Okay.
You can only play fetch with your dog for so long. And that's when I realized I wasn't just hungry for food. I was seeking real human connection and community. I started to realize I need interaction with real people.
Well, very nice to meet you.
Not just swipes on a screen. My church was having a worship night, something I always skip. I usually say, I don't have time. I'm too busy. But tonight, I'm really glad I went.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, bro. How about you? Everything just gets clogged up with conversation. It's just nice to take that step back.
Yeah.
And get that. You're like, you okay? So I'm like, he's awesome.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you.
Well, I definitely wasn't
WKs,
able to
WKs.
capture every interaction, but that was the recharge and just the encouragement that I needed to continue going, to continue this fast. I feel, honestly, I feel restored. So it's making me excited about the next couple days rather than dreading them. I think I'm ready to take on the very last full day of this challenge.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and I can finally say good morning because I feel pretty good. This morning I woke up at 169 pounds.
Which is 9 pounds down.
But I'm not going to show you any sort of physique reveal because I'm waiting for tomorrow to see the final results. But I have to go get a haircut because I have a date tomorrow. Yes, you heard me right, a date with Mr. Tom. Oh, Hawk. So I need to get all cleaned up because you can't show up to a date looking all raggedy. Let's do it. Bam! I'm feeling like a new man right now. Fresh cut is looking all nice, and I think I have the confidence to start preparing my date for tomorrow. Honey, I'm home. Ah, you look so beautiful. Not you, move.
Crazy.
You. I'm gonna make you extra nice and juicy.
And to do that,
So,
I seasoned all sides real nice and generously with salt, slammed it on a wire rack, and let my beautiful baby lay in the fridge.
Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back for you.
Although I may sound like I'm going crazy, I'm over 70.
See, clearly you're a risk taker. You're a risk taker playing games like that with your girl. You're a risk taker. You feel me? Because that's how you get swung on. These girls do not care. That's how you get swung on. My boy just a risk taker. And then funniest thing too, with that haircut, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like you spiffy, you clean. You clean. Respect. And bro, I did not notice that much of a difference with the taper. I gotta make that confession. I gotta confess. All right, fine. Let's just rewind it then. Fine. Y'all want me to just go? Let me just rewind it and say it real quick, and then we'll get right back to the video. You feel what I'm saying? Like, is this even before or after right now?
But I'm not going to show you any sort of physique reveal because
This is
I'm waiting
before.
for tomorrow to see the final
This is
results.
before.
But I have to go get a haircut because I have a date tomorrow. Yes, you heard me right. A date with Mr. Tom.
And
Oh,
then,
Hawk. So I need to get all cleaned up because you can't show up to a date looking all raggedy. Let's do it. Bam. I'm feeling like a
Bro, that
new
looks
man
like
right
we're.
now. Fresh
Tell me if I'm lying, I'm flying. Tell me where's the differences at. Tell me where the difference is
cut
at.
is looking all nice.
Right there, I know. I realized it. He got a little taper. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Get all clean.
Listen, bro. Take it as a compliment. You was fresh from jump. You was fresh from the rip. Take it like that. You was fresh from the beginning. You didn't even need the cut. All right. Like it still took you up a little bit. Like I'm not gonna do you dirty. You still took you up a little bit, but bro, like I thought I was tripping. I'm like with the before after. Like it looked the same to me.
Hours into this fast. And somehow, my mind feels clearer than it has in a very long hour.
I'm coming back for you.
Although I may sound like I'm going crazy, I'm over 72 hours into this fast. And somehow, my mind feels clearer than it has in a very long time. It honestly feels like I put glasses on for the first time and I'm finally able to see. Or like I just wiped my windshield after a rainstorm. Everything's a little simpler. Conversations feel easier. I just feel more present. Actually, alive, which makes me really curious to see what my brain scan looks like tomorrow. This newfound mental clarity prompted me to do something I've done very few times. Journal. So I could remember how it felt and use it as grounding in the future. Fulfillment doesn't come from likes or views, or even followers. The greatest fulfillment comes from progress. Doing the things you say
spitting.
you are going to do. Practicing
Okay.
delayed gratification and ignoring quick dopamine hits to push you past your limits you never thought possible. Even when you're tired, hungry, and want to give up. Proving to yourself you are who you say you are. Spending moments with those around you are far more valuable than those on a screen. Because at the end of the day, it really is that damn phone.
And with that,
He's
I believe
talking.
it's
Talk to him, Case. He's talking. He's talking. He said at the end of the day gonna end. Let him know.
time to go to bed hungry for the last time. Hallelujah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, it be that phone. It really do be that phone. I'm not gonna lie.
I can.
Sometimes you turn off the phone and you get your most creative, most inspired ideas. Like, I'm telling you, the type of ideas that you'll get and the type of life direction you'll get when you stop using your phone is crazy. Like, it's really top tier. However, I will say, let's not just pretend that this phone doesn't give us access to do all the things we need to do. Like, I'm low-key kind of sick of the phone slander. I'll keep it so 100. Like, people just be talking like the phone is just a plague when you probably make your living off your phone. So let's put some respect on Steve Jobs too.
Not believe I'm saying this, but the day is finally here. The very last day. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like death this morning, but we have our final weigh-in to attend to. Let's see how featherweight I really am.
166.3 pounds. Almost 12 pounds down.
What's even crazier is how different my physique looks. Some of the weight drop can be attributed to water and food weight, but my body fat is noticeably lower and my muscles are extremely flat due to the lack of food. I'd say I almost look deflated from my past self. I probably also lost some muscle, but that's a little bit harder to measure. My face looks far less bloated as well, which, if you recall, was one of my biggest insecurities before I started.
But the thing I'm easily most curious about is what happened to my brain. Let's go find out.
Because at this point, Sherry had already seen my original brain scan, but I hadn't, and I knew there was potential for a big change just by her reaction.
I cannot wait to see what today looks like. With your specific profile, there's a possibility that being off of technology, you have a very unique profile.
This process was the same as before. 20 electrodes hooked up to my brain, 10 minutes with my eyes open, and 10 minutes with my eyes closed, all to measure my brain activity and see if there was any noticeable difference after 4 days with no food or phone. And what we found was truly shocking.
Longest 20 minutes ever.
Well, I think this was the perfect experiment for your brain.
Really?
Yes, and I'm about to show you
Okay.
the first brain map.
All right, let's see it.
All
How
right.
cooked am I?
All right.
How
this-
What's the red? That's a lot of red.
Sherry explained to me that the darker the red color, the more overactive my brain was. Yellow is 1 standard deviation above the normative range, orange is 2, and red is 3. The same goes for the darker blue colors, but that shows underactivity.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Why is the right side of my brain so messed up?
What?
Wait, all right. So what? Let me know. Does this mean he got like ADHD or something like that? What's going on here? Because he got a whole lot of red in there. All right, let's see what they talk about. Let's see. Hopefully she gives us like a good summary of what's going on here.
We see is struggle with focus and to complete tasks. When we take all of this into consideration, we have a very inefficient brain.
Wouldn't you say? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
she's
looks
coming
like a brain that needs constant stimulation in order to stay engaged,
Yep.
but then
she's
doesn't know
flaming.
how to shut down.
And after chatting a bit more,
She's
it
flaming
was
him.
time to see what my brain looked
She's
like
flaming him.
today.
I
Second
am
brain map, let's go.
so excited about this.
There is no
Okay, let's see
way.
if it's improved.
This is huge.
Oh,
Sorry guys, I'm never posting again.
so he
I'm
was
going
cooked.
off the grid.
Nah, he
This
was.
is
He was that
before I
cooked.
started the experiment, and this is after. The same brain with 2 completely different scans taken just 96 hours apart.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is
That's crazy.
incredible.
Right.
Like-
This
That's
shows a way more regulated brain. I imagine that if you continued this process for, I wouldn't say fasting from food, but if for a month long you completely changed your habits, that would continue to change.
Huh. It really is that damn phone. It really is that damn phone.
But the fast wasn't over just yet. I still had business to take care of.
Are you ready?
That steak talking to my boy.
Let's get her on the grill.
Let's get her cooked.
My fault. I didn't know you was nice with the grilling.
100 hours are complete.
Let's go.
And after 4 days and 4 hours, the time is now. I think I
case.
earned this.
Yes, sir.
That was worth every second of 100 hours. The phone is gonna stay off for now though.
Yes, sir, Case. Great vid, great vid, great vid, great vid. Yes, sir. Listen. With that being said, I'm not getting off the phone. I'm not gonna lie, I need it. But that was a great video. We're gonna take the learning lessons and we're gonna apply it to the best we can. We up out here.